This is my take. An electrician from Slovenia who just built this app which is generating $1,000 a month.
It took me like 14 days.
He built the entire product using Lovable without writing a single line of code himself. He had a lot of lessons to share. Everything from how to find profitable app ideas, getting customers without running ads, and lessons from raising 300,000 euro in capital. And what does the app do?
It's a personal financial tutor, like a financial coach that explains events that happen on the market, tells you the current cryptocurrency prices, predictions. It scraps Reddit, it scraps big media like Forbes, Cointelegraph. It searches the web, and it also has its own vector knowledge base from a very popular Slovenian financial firm. So instead of doing your own research on web, in media, in Reddit, you can just ask Onassis. It will combine all those factors together, various sources, and give you like the best possible answer based on data.
How did you get into entrepreneurship?
Well, I started with my first idea 7 years ago. It was called eFlamingo. But the problem was that I was just a kid with no experience in business and no money. And I quickly figured out that I need a lot of money and a lot of knowledge to build a software part of it. That's why I went fundraising. I fundraised around 300,000 euros, and it really costed us a lot of money because that investment, it could go into the marketing, into sales.
What was your background? Did you go to university?
No, I founded eFlamingo when I was still in high school, so we were gaming a lot, we had a lot of spare time.
How did you manage to raise capital at such a young age?
I just Googled how to fundraise. It gave me some suggestions like local VCs and angel investors. I went there, introduced myself, told them about my idea. They wanted to see that it's not just an idea, that people really want something like that. My friend built me a website, just like a landing page that explained what eFlamingo is. After some small advertisement, we got a lot of registrations. After registration, it just said, "Thank you for registration. We just wanted to see that you're interested." We kind of lied, soft lie. So with that, I went back to the investors, and pretty quickly I got some nice offers.
We're actually launching something today. It's agent mode. Have you gotten time to use it?
The agent mode I've been using for past 14 days. It's even better, because it searches for the correct files. It's not writing them over and over again. If there was no agent mode, let's take, for example, translations. I have my website or web app ready, and I said, all right, now translate it to Slovenian language. And it only translated like 1 or 2 sections. Now let's translate another section. You forgot that section, and I burned 10 tokens. Now I say to agent, translate this page, it translates this page, and it takes 5 tokens.
So did you build it completely alone in Lovable?
I built it completely alone in Lovable, but I'm also combining it with Anytime, AI agent. And I must say I had 0 development or DevOps prior experience, 0 really. If you want to get something done, you just have to be more stubborn. You have to lock yourself into the office or into the room and do it, 10 hours straight if you need it.
You're growing, and I heard also you're planning on raising money soon.
Yeah, I have, I sent this to my old contacts from VCs and angel investors, and they said, wow, it's nice product, but we heard it's easy to replicate it, la 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 la. But if you get 8,000 in MRR, we have a 200,000 euros waiting for you for 10%. Then I was like, all right, nice. Maybe I was a little bit naive. I thought it will go faster, because if I had that traction 7 years ago with eFlamingo, I would raise 1 million or 2, because I was raising it only email traction. Now we have all of the customers' data. They gave us their credit card, they are paying. That's stronger traction than only emails.
Than only people submitting their email accounts. Now people are actually paying, right? And that's proof.
Yeah, you have 2 steps are higher. First, they give you their email or fake email, whatever. Then if they give you their credit card for free trial, that's good traction. But if they're paying, that's the 3rd step. That means your product is good enough, for them to pay in this era where you have a billion apps. And the fourth step is that they're staying and using and abusing your product. And if you have those four, you have something that you have to pursue.
Or you haven't done any paid marketing at all?
No, actually, how I gained my first 3 customers to get to 1,000 euros MRR. The knowledge, part of the Onassis knowledge is the financial company here in Slovenia. So they just emailed to their clients or ex-clients 1 or 2 emails about our new product. So, hey guys, you don't need to, email us or call us. You can ask our new co-worker. It's called Onassis. He has all of our knowledge plus, live sources. It can do that for you for 20 euros per month instead of, you coming to us and we'll charge you 60, 70 euros per hour consulting, And people are like, wow, nice.
Wow, it is really smart. So you collaborated with someone who kind of already had had users and had like an email list and users needing to get help. One question that I have is that a lot of people struggle to find ideas to build with Lovable. Do you have any advice on that? Like how to find great company ideas?
I used to think that I have to innovate and build something new, but that's not completely true. I mean, it's true if you want to build $1 billion company or hundreds of millions of dollar big company, yeah, you have to probably do something completely new. But if you want to earn your first million, the only thing you need to do is find a good product and copy it. And that's very easy to do with Lovable. Then you need to sell them. The market is big enough. You don't even need to change those products that you find. You just need to copy them.
What are some of the biggest problems you had when building your apps in Lovable?
Maybe before New Year, end of 2024. Is the first time I used Lovable. And it just didn't work as it was supposed to, I mean, I couldn't build anything, with it. So I quit it.
After our launch now, our Series A, there were some downtime as well because we got so many users in. And we had to scale up the servers and everything. We're working on making it more consistent. Like we're trying to stress test stuff to see that we can handle more users. I mean, one time GitHub shut us down because we were using GitHub to save users' projects. It was in the early days. Some programmers managed to not solve the issue, but they managed to replace GitHub with Amazon instead as the server host.
The next step, so now that I have a nice startup on Lovable, the next step would be to learn Facebook ads, Google ads, and make some nice UGC. So that's my focus for the next 14 days. We built something that is good enough. Clearly it's good enough, and now we need to sell it. And then we will upgrade it. People should not just develop and make something better until users say what they want more and what they want you to improve. Until then, in the meantime, you just need to promote, sell, talk about it, share. So that would be my advice for someone who built something. Nice meeting you, Isaac.
Nice meeting you too. And go follow Matic on LinkedIn. And really nice talking to you.